Good morning, welcome back. It is Wednesday. As you see by our thumbnail, it's estate sale finds, if you will, kind of flea market finds in a way, but estate sale finds. We talked about this in the original video last week. My wife's grandfather passed away back in June, having an estate sale, and they asked me if I would be interested in They told me there was some die-cast, Hot Wheels, whatever. Went and looked at it, liked what I seen, and walked away with a couple totes full of... One was completely full of NASCAR die-cast. The other has a lot of Hot Wheels and a little bit of NASCAR die-cast. So last week we looked at some Hot Wheels. Today we're going to look at NASCAR die-cast. So like I said, I just picked these cars randomly out of the tote. No particular order. I'm going to start off with one, and these are all in really super condition, so I think he literally pulled them off the peg hook, put them on his cart, took them home, and then just put them in the tote, and there they've rested ever since. So the first one we have up here from, I'm pretty sure this is 97, the Jeff Gordon Lifetime Series, the Carolina Ford dealer's car. There you see the VP Racing Fuels. This would have been the car he ran and won Rookie of the Year with in 1991, driving for Bill Davis. Of course, Bill just recently passed away. I think I'm just going to lay these down. It kind of looks, I don't want to say obnoxious, but it looks a little crazy when you stack them up there in the background. From Racing Champions in 1997, we have Derek Cope. This was MB2 Motorsports. This was their first season. And let's see if we can focus that in a little bit better. There we go. But the M&M Mars Company used their Skittles brand in 1997 to launch this team. They had one top 5. It was Atlanta in the fall race. I believe they ran 4th or 5th that day. I know it was a top 5, and it was a really, really good run for them. Staying with MB2 Motorsports in 1999, Ernie Irvan. Of course, they had the special 10th anniversary packaging, and then the little card shaped like the with the helmet and so forth. But Ernie Irvan replaced Derek Cope in the 1998 season. 1998, he ran the Skittles car, but ran the M&M's car at one race in Vegas. And then 1999, it became M&M's and Pedigree as your primaries throughout the year. Sticking with 1999 Racing Champions, we have Ricky Rudd. He had, what he end up with, 24 career wins. He had quite a few career wins, had a stretch of seasons 1983 to 1998 where he won at least one race. 1999 he went winless, but he was still a single car team. Didn't have the funding the multi-car teams did, so he didn't have the notes, the testing, so on and so forth. They just kind of, the team became insolvent after the end of the 99 season. He went and drove for Robert Yates. Then our next one from 2002, part of the winner's circle line. This one had a little bit of dust on it, so I'll clean it up there. It's Tony Stewart with the official Tony Stewart little fan pass there. There you see the paint scheme Tony ran that season. This is probably one of the Home Depot schemes that I liked more than the others. Had a little bit of black, a little bit of white, a lot of orange. Definitely a fast car. 2002's Tony, of course, won his first championship. 02, 05, and 11 would have been Tony's championships. Then in 1998, who can ever forget the Tabasco fiasco? Lots of people selling things that they did not have. What's it? Bob Hancher, I believe, was the original owner of this team. And they had an IRL team as well. And it was just crazy. Tabasco come into the sport spending a lot of money, and they were sold a lot of false promises. Now up next, it's not NASCAR, but it is Racing Champions line from, I think this is 99. Let me look on the back. 1998, not bad. Missed it by 1 year. but it's Jim the Anvil Neidhart Nitro Street Rods. Of course, you get a little cardboard cutout of Jim. And that car, that's a very nice one. It's a pro stock looking drag racing car. It's a very nice looking car there with the colors pink and black and a little bit of white there that he incorporated into his wrestling gear. Of course, Jim is the father of Natalia Neidhart, or Natty Neidhart, whatever she's going by these days. We'll stick in Racing Champions and we'll stick in WCW. Lance Hooper drove the Richard Jackson owned. This was a Busch Series car, number 23. Did not run very long that season. They had some qualifying issues, and like a lot of mid-pack teams during this era, they just shut the doors. See, it still has the $1.97 Walmart price tag on there. So now a die-cast like this with no stand and no card at Walmart or Meijer is closer to $7. So crazy to think how much these things have increased in retail value. Then up next, I don't think I have this one. Again, a lot of these I'll have, a lot of these I won't. But 1998 Winner's Circle. It's the 50th anniversary of NASCAR, the Pontiac Grand Prix. So, golden anniversary, 1948 to 1998. 1 quarter, or first, does that say first quarter NASCAR legend or something? I can't read that. And then 50th anniversary there on the hood, the Pontiac Grand Prix. Then we got one more car here from 1997. Again, part of the Jeff Gordon diecast or Lifetime series, the Rookie of the Year. And I don't think I have this particular one out of the Lifetime series, but there you go. There you have the Jeff Gordon, and it's missing a lot of the contingency sponsors. If you look at the picture, you had Pyroil, Valvoline, and you can't see the deck lid, but during his rookie season, he still had Coca-Cola. And then I'm not sure what that white one is above the Pyroil, but you see a lot of those are missing, and probably just because they didn't have the rights to those other branding opportunities, but they still had the DuPont branding, so they were able to use that. I should say the licensing, not the branding. But there's the cars from that year. I need to see if I have all of those and see if we can't get those put together, put them together for a set. There we go, 10 die-cast NASCAR, minus the Jim Neidhart Pro Stock car, but 10 die-cast racing collectibles from the estate sale. I've got several more. Like I said, this is going to be a weekly series. It'll probably take us well into the new year, looking at what I have. If I do one a week, and that's my goal. I don't know what day that they're going to drop on. It's going to be very random. It's just going to be when I don't want to rip something and I don't have anything else planned for that day. But I will squeeze it likely Monday through Friday sometime. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Really, really would appreciate it. We just cleared 3,100 subs recently, so I'm very thankful for that as we slowly trek our way to the 10,000 mark, and we'll have a really, really cool giveaway when we get to 10K. So make sure you hit that like button so we get there a little bit faster and I can give somebody some really cool stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you later.